Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this video. We are gonna do a little bit of like, I don't want to call it Halloween makeup, that's like pushing it, but I am gonna use the Halloween collections from Colourpop, last year's, which was the Hocus Pocus round 1, and this year, which is the Hocus Pocus round 2. I got sent both of them this year, so this is gonna be me using some PR. I also have some other things that are new here, but I want to do a look for people like me that might attend a Halloween party but maybe does not want to dress up. Like, just showing you how you maybe can bring a little bit of a Halloweeny vibe to your look without like actually dressing up. Because I don't dress up. I know some people do and some people are probably a bit disappointed that I don't, but it's just not my vibe, it's not my journey. And if you haven't been here before, hello, my name is Angie. I'm such a lover of beauty makeup, love everything beauty makeup related, although I don't really do SFX and stuff like that, but I especially love colorful things. So we are gonna play a little bit with color, and if you want to see some more makeup on your timeline, if you want to see some more color in your timeline, definitely do subscribe because I upload 5 videos a week. So I already have like foundation, bronzer, concealer on. I will leave a link to all of that down below. If I can find, I do think that these earrings are sold out, maybe this dress too, but I'll try and see when I can find and link it down below. All the info to everything that I'm wearing and using and like my other socials, my vlog channel, my merch shop, all of that is always in the description box. The info is always down there, so don't forget to check that place out in case you are interested in some more info. Let me actually show you the boxes because I have not technically used any of this. Okay. This is this year's collection. Actually, I'll pop up a picture here. This is a picture from my Instagram, so I took this picture of this collection right here, and it is the candle that's burning here in the background. Candle smells amazing. I really hope Colourpop will do more candles because this is amazing. Let me put it here in the back. And then we have last year's collection that is right here. And I'll also pop up the picture from Instagram right here because I also took a picture of this one. I think that both of these collections, neither of them are for me. Because I'm not a Halloween oriented person. I had never really heard about Halloween as a kid. We don't really celebrate Halloween that intensely in Sweden. So I will say I had never seen Hocus Pocus as a kid. I know that this is like the nostalgia movie of all nostalgia movies, but I had never seen this movie until I was an adult, until I heard about it on YouTube, if I'm gonna be totally honest. I think both of these collections look pretty cute. I think like all of the like the drawings and the quality of everything seems really nice. I do prefer the color story of the new one over the color story of the old one, if I'm gonna be totally honest. Actually, I'll show you some swatches of the old palette and I'll also show you some swatches of the new palette. I don't know, I have heard people liking the vibe of the old collection more, and I can get it, but when it just comes to like color story and stuff like that, I do prefer the new palette more than I like the old one, because I feel like this one has not as much micro shimmer in all the mattes, and there's just, I don't know, there's just something about this that's a little bit more colorful as well, the new one. And just to be 100% clear, I didn't buy any of this because none of this was my type of makeup, but it could be that I don't have a love for Hocus Pocus since I was a kid, because for me, this is a movie that I saw the first time as an adult. So what I'm gonna do, let me actually put these back on the floor. So I'm gonna use the old palette and I'm gonna use the new palette, and maybe we'll use some of the glitters. I'm not 100% sure, we might do that. I don't think I'll be doing, because all of these lip sets from last year are red lipsticks. Maybe we'll do like a liner, I'm not 100% sure. There are some lashes, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that either of these lashes are like lashes that I go for. They're not the kind of like lashes I like. Is this a cat hair? I think it is. Oh my god, it itches so much. They're just not the kind of lashes that I really go for, so I don't think that these will be lashes for me. And with the new collection, there are some Super Shock shadows. I don't know if we are going to be using that. I want to use one of the lips from this year, because I thought the lip colors from this year was better than last year. There is a mirror in this collection as well, and there is a stamp with a spider. I don't see myself using the stamp with the spider. I don't think it's like in the stars for me. There is also a mirror in this collection. I'm not like the biggest fan of mirrors. This one is pretty cute though. It has cat ears and there's a pretty decent mirror on the other side. Like it's a nice mirror, but I don't know if I like need it, because I don't use mirrors like this. I think that like if you are a fan of Hocus Pocus, I'm sure you could really like enjoy the packaging and all of that, but yeah, I just don't know if it's like 100% for me. I wanted to kind of use the black one. This is a really nice color. Is this the new, or did a new formula? Fresh Kiss lip creams. This isn't my absolute favorite formula. I don't dislike it. I just don't love it as much as I loved the Luxe. What are they called? Ultra Satin. Ooh, that's the one. Ultra Satins. Those were great. I'm thinking about just putting on the black one. Oh my god, I've been talking for so long. Because here's the thing. This is the quickest way to make your look a little Halloween without actually doing a Halloween costume. If you do black lips, you're safe. You can do black lips and just mascara and you're already in the Halloween mood. I am having a black dress and black earrings, but I'm telling you, if you do black lips, just buy a drugstore black lipstick. This one is available. There's also one from Wet n Wild that you can get. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of like more affordable black lipsticks. Try a black lipstick. That is the easiest way to get a Halloween look without like actually putting in the effort. I've heard that these are questionable. Okay, I zoomed in a little bit and I put the lipstick on. You know what? I don't hate it. I've heard people say that they thought it was really patchy. I think it's alright. You know what? I think it's alright. So if you were looking for an affordable black lipstick, I don't know if this is still in stock. This is the one called Hello Boys. Can you tell I've only seen the movie once? Oh my lord. Failing at American pop culture, but you know what? I don't hate it. If you're gonna get a lipstick and just wear it like once every year, I don't think that this is a bad option, if I'm gonna be honest with you. And like if you need a lip liner, just use a black eye pencil. I want to use this one as well, and I have another one from NYX I want to use as well. I bought these because I wanted to try them so bad. Look at this one. And I don't have like a video that I want to like, I'm not going to do a dedicated video on the blush, but I thought including this one. This is the Chic Pop Pearl in Colourpop. I saw these at Tara Baby's channel. And no, she hauls every Saturday and I always watch them when I wake up on Sundays. And I saw her haul these and they looked so pretty. And it's like the Cheek Pops, but a shimmery version. So I bought the one that was the most orange. And I thought it could... Is this very Halloween-y? Maybe not. But maybe this is also part of the video. It's not about making yourself look like a ghoul or something, because I don't do special effect things. That's not how I do makeup. Not that I am afraid to like not look pretty. It's not about that. I don't find that part that fun about makeup. And some people do. And I find it very fascinating to listen to people that are so, you know, that love that so much, even though I know it's not like my journey, it's not exactly what I want. And I think that when it comes to makeup, it's important to do the things that we feel the most about. And also maybe you're going to a Halloween party that's Halloween themed, but maybe not everyone's going to be dressed up, just maybe keeping it a little bit more on the subtle side, but still a bit like Halloween-y, maybe could be for you. I bought one of these when they came to Sweden. These have been available in the US for so long. This is the NYX Born to Glow Icy Highlighter. I got it in High Key Flex and Flexpensive. One seems very shimmery and one seems a little bit more, yeah. One is a little bit more like visible sparkle and one is a little bit more on the sheeny side. Let me get that off my hands. Oh, Sparkalicious. I'm gonna use this one that is a little bit more on the champagne-y, not so visible sparkles. And I'm just gonna... Oh, that's really nice. I have been so into... Not that I am not into highlighters. I am very much into shimmery products. Listen, I have a shimmery powder, a shimmery blush, a shimmery everything. Shh. Shh. Apparently I'm going as a snake this year. But I have been very into highlighters that are glowy without being like beamy. And I feel like this really fits in. And it really went with this blush because it has a little bit of a peachy undertone. I'm guessing the other side is way more sparkly, so I will definitely be using both of these products more before I like review them. I just wanted to like use them and showcase them in a video. And I like both of them. They look really, really pretty. Really pretty. So I'm gonna do a look using both of these palettes because if you are a Hocus Pocus fan, I mean, there's a big chance that you bought both of them, I guess. Or maybe you have similar colors at home and you want to get some inspiration. Or maybe you are actually going to a Halloween party but you don't want to dress up. And again, maybe you can get some inspiration. I have been debating what I want to do, and I think I want to start with this one. This one that's called Moon is Round. Because I feel like that's gonna work together both with the purpley, orangey, red and green shades. So I feel if I start with that, like I'm giving myself the option to go whatever I want. Because I kind of want to play with not like a lot of shades, but a lot of shades. Like I want to do something dramatic, and Halloween is definitely the moment to go all in, to really just be like more is more. More is definitely more. So I don't want to do something that's like subtle. That's not the journey I'm like on. But at the same time, I kind of want to have something that like on your way to the Halloween party, like you can still be on a bus or in a taxi and like nobody would be like, so what are you supposed to be? Like I don't think anyone's gonna ask you that. And I think that maybe that's what I'm after. Because I don't mind having dramatic makeup, I don't mind having black lips, but I'm not all about like the special effects and dressing up. I don't know why, honestly. Because I love dressing up, I just don't like, I don't know. I just don't like the masquerade part of it. I've never liked masquerades, to be honest. Not that I dislike them, I'm not in love. So I'm gonna do this one that's called Bewitched, which is the green. And I am gonna put that on like a smaller brush, and I'm tapping it off a bit, and I'm gonna put it here in the inner part of the crease. Like in the actual crease, and I am gonna just try and blend it into the yellow, but don't over blend as well, because you don't want it to be like too muddy, because it's not like these shades are gonna magically like just want to marry each other. But I'm just putting this on to begin with, and I'll go over again with the brush with the yellow in a little bit. I think I'm gonna use a little bit of this. I really like this one. This was the color I immediately was drawn to, because it is like a reddish orange rust color, and it's like muted without being brown. There's something about this color that I really like, and I really want to play with it. So I'm gonna put that here on the outer part. And I'm not 100% sure. I think I'm just gonna let these meet here a bit. It doesn't matter if it becomes a little bit like brown where they meet, because even if it turns in brown, it's still gonna mix with the yellow that's in the crease. I'm not too worried about that. But I'm using some of that rust orangey red because I just feel like that is such a pretty matte color. Really, really like that one. And I'm basically just doing that in the outer part of the crease. And then I'm just meeting those in the middle. So it's gonna be like something like this. Again, we are doing very dramatic. We're still using like autumn colors. Like it's a pumpkin and like reddish leaves and stuff like that. It's just a little bit more grungy, a little bit more dramatic, and especially with the black lip, it just makes everything more dramatic. I really like how this is looking because I love the darkness in the corner. There's something a little bit witchy about this. I'm kind of liking it. I will say, my opinion about lipstick has changed a bit because it is bleeding a little bit. So if you use this one, do use some kind of a lip liner because it is bleeding a little bit. And that's not ideal. I mean, that works for me for filming, like I can babysit it a little bit, but if you're out and about, yeah, maybe get something that's like a matte. Because this is what I don't love about this formula. It just doesn't stay where it's supposed to be, and I feel like it moves around too much in a not perfect way. And it's a shame that they weren't able to fix that with these darker shades, because you don't want a black lipstick that's trying to escape from your lips. I'm using some of the Night of Frolic, which is this very dark, like plummy burgundy. And I'm gonna be using that even more here to get this to be even darker. I think I will be using this on the lower lash line as well. Like if I put it like that, that is cool though. Yeah, I'll put the Night of Frolic here, and then I'll do the Life Potion, which was that like orangey red that I had before. I'll put that in the middle. Oh, oh, big fan. I love like dramatic makeup like this. That's so sexy. You know what I think I'm gonna use? Instead of using the green, I think I'm gonna use the green shimmer. It's called Yabos. Is this where I'm giving away that I really did not pay attention during this movie? Yabos? Maybe I need to watch it again. Yabos. Yeah, when I was a kid, there was absolutely no Hocus Pocus, nothing like that at all. So I don't think that this is like a bad holiday. I think it's fun that we're getting even more things to look forward to, but I don't know if kids in Sweden go trick-or-treating. I'm gonna be honest. From what I've heard, let me know if you had Halloween as a holiday when you were a kid, because I do know that the majority of people that are watching my channel is around my age. 30-ish. Of course, there's older and younger, but let me know, did you have Halloween celebrations when you were a kid? I would love to hear about it. Here in Sweden, I didn't know anyone who celebrated Halloween when they were a kid. I think there might be some kids celebrating it now though, even though like I'm not 100% sure on how it works and where, because like I don't have any kids. Maybe I can ask my brothers. I'm meeting them next weekend. But I like, from what I know, the ones that celebrated Halloween when I was a kid was like the US, and I think people told me Ireland as well, right? But yeah, I honestly have no idea. Sweden was not one of those countries, but I do think that there are some celebrations now for kids. And I think there's some like Halloween parties for like adults as well. I don't know, I'm not keeping up. I'm not keeping up. Okay, reapplied a little bit of the lipstick, but yeah, it's not looking don't look at my lips. Look at my lipstick. I think I'm gonna I want to use this red, so I think I'm gonna use that one. It's called this Firm. Again, I have no idea what that is all about, but I guess it's... Oh wait, let me extra spray this because I don't want any more fallout. It's already messy enough on my face with this lipstick just traveling all over. I'm gonna put that here in the middle. I think I'm gonna use the yellow from the new palette on the inside. I think that's what I'm gonna do. This is a really smooth and nice, like, muted red metallic. Yeah, that's really nice. Big fan. So I think it's the Under the Ground, not underground, Under the Ground. Again, not sure about these references. Okay, I'm not getting them. Not getting them, but I'm gonna put that here. And maybe, like, I'm not necessarily gonna put it in the corner because I am gonna be using some like eyeliner, and I'm probably gonna put that all around my eyes. But I'm just plopping it on here to begin with. I'm just going over, no additional product. I'm going over and just trying to blend it a little bit together with the green. So I'm taking a little bit more of the green, just a little, and I'm just on the edge with the same brush that I had the green with, and I'm just, I don't know, going over the edge a little bit to make it not too sharpy. I mean, I don't think it's like a super like visible gold. It just gives a little bit of a dimension, but it's just very dramatic. And also, for a lot of people, red eye makeup is something that they feel like they can't wear to work, or it makes them look sick. And if you're that kind of a person, wearing red dramatic eye makeup for a Halloween party is perfect because, Like, it's meant to look like this. You're meant to look a little bit scary. I want to use... Which one do I want to use? Because I have 3 eyeliners here. I don't remember the shades of these. Let me open them. I mean, it's a red, a purple, and a green, but I'm not 100% sure which one would be the best for this look. Maybe that's how I should put it, because I haven't swatched either of these. And these are like the twist up kind, the one that twists up. And they're also metallic. This is maybe not deep enough. And the green one, I don't think so. How about this then purpley one? Yeah, this could be the one. This is the one that's called Trick or Treat. So I am gonna do this on the top lash line. With these pencil liners, like, you don't have to be as thorough and as precise as you would be with a liquid liner. At least I don't think you need that. Okay, I did use it on my lash line, but now I'm also using it in... Like, I'm using it not in the corners, but let me come closer. You can hear the autofocus, but like you can see I'm using it in the waterline all the way in here. Just to make it as dramatic as possible. It doesn't have to be super precise, just to deepen up a bit and to create a little drama. I hope you can see the difference when I put some darkness in the inner corners. I'm gonna finish this look up, but this is basically gonna be it. I wish this was a black liquid lipstick, but I mean, I can't be picky in this situation. It's a black lipstick at least, but when you're gonna go out and buy a black lipstick, buy something that's a bit more budge-proof than this one. This is the finished look, and I will say I love everything about this look, but I don't love the formula of the lippy. The lippy, like, it has a formula that's just like a bit silicone-y and smeary, but just never dries down. And the silicone-y and like almost like voluminous, like moussey formula makes it very easy to like apply. It's not patchy when applying, it's just really hard to wear. Like, the wear time of this was literally 20 minutes. Like, if you apply this, you wouldn't even get out of the house before you had to fix it. And it was bleeding, it was moving. It just, I love a black lipstick, but I don't think this is the one. This isn't the one. This isn't the one unless you just put on a little bit on top of like just filling out your lips with like a Kajal or like an eye pencil just for comfort. But I'll be honest with you, you can just use a little bit of chapstick for that. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a pass. I was thinking that I wanted to use some glitter, but I'm just so in love with this like witchy like fall leaf. But I do love these glitters from Colourpop. I really like them. This one is in Another Glorious Morning. I really need to see these movies again. And the second one is Amok. I feel like Samantha March. Did I even see this movie? Was I drunk? Oh my, okay. This is also very cute, but none of these colors were really exactly what I was looking for. But I'm gonna be honest with you, this is my favorite way of wearing glitter. None of these are considered eye safe, but for me, unless you put them too close to the eye, these do not crease, they don't fall down, they stay on all day. So it's perfect for that like easy application of glitter. If you wanna have it either on your cheekbone, I love wearing glitter out here, just patting it on with a flat brush or with even a Q-tip, I'm gonna be honest. Use a Q-tip when applying these, and it's just gonna be a nice way to wear and use glitter without having loose glitter everywhere. And I like these a lot more than I like pressed glitter. So that is my favorite way of wearing glitter, but I just really like the look like it is, so I decided not to. I will say, I think all of these things, including the 2 cheek products that I used, are really, really good quality, except this lip formula. It's not my favorite. But I like all of the other things, and I totally realized, like, if you love Hocus Pocus, this is probably a dream come true. But as a person who's not even sure anymore that she's seen the full movie, I still think that these are pretty products. Even though I will say I didn't buy them myself, I'm still happy I have them. I hope that this was a little bit inspirational for you. Let me know, are you going to a Halloween party? Are you dressing up? Or are you just gonna do like me? Just wearing something dramatic, putting on a dark lipstick and calling it a day. I hope you're having a good day, and I will see you in my next video, which is gonna be tomorrow. Bye!